I don't really know how to start this video purely because it's like I just feel a bit sad now purely because of like what's literally just happened. I literally don't really know what to say, I can't lie. With everything going on in the world right now, this video is probably just super irrelevant to it, and I understand that. But like my safety and like my friend's safety who live here, it's getting a little bit out of hand, and it's kind of upsetting me because I didn't think my viewers, I guess, were like this. But clearly they are after everything that's been going on. I never ever like let anything make me sad or anything because I genuinely have no emotions, like legit go buy my merch. I think it's when like my safety comes into it, that's where I get a little bit scared, purely because I don't even know what's gonna happen next, if that makes sense. We've been having so many viewers come to our doors, come around our house, not actually in our house because that would be weird, but that's actually almost happened because one of you have tried coming here. I'm literally making this video to say stop coming to our house. I never in my life thought I would be the one to be making a sit down video on my freaking main channel where I roast people, I vlog, I do all that stuff. Which, can I just say, I am so grateful for the support you guys have been giving me recently. Like, it's actually mad. It makes me so happy. I feel like I finally found like what I want to do, and that's roasting people, because people deserve to get roasted, you feel? By the way, before I get tons of comments, I did fall into a bush. Basically, something happened today, and it was something that I never thought I would experience in my life personally. I feel like I sound like Alfie Days and Zoella when people were coming to the house and they were making videos being like, stop coming to our house, like it's disrespectful, and Alfie Days is looking at the camera and he's like so serious. I get it now. The fact that I'm experiencing it now, I'm like, wow, like have I made it? But also like, no, like this is not okay. We basically had to call the police today because 3 people that, I mean, I would say I would name them and shame them, but I have no idea what they freaking look like because they had their hoods up. They were all wearing like tracksuits. These 3 teenagers, I don't even know if they were teenagers. Like, one of them had a beard, so I'm like, are you 28 or 17? Like, what am I supposed to be doing with this information? So I'm basically sat here, like, imagine me just chilling. I'm like chilling like this, like it's vibes. And then I look to my right, and we basically have this freaking door, okay? We have this massive ass door outside to our garden, right? And I see people here. I'm gonna just like reenact what they were doing just so you get a better gist of what happened. Like, hello? That is the scariest shit I've ever experienced. Like, these people are like this close to me. Like, do you know, like the fact that I'm in my own home and I have people that I don't know, legit strangers, recording me when I've just freaking woken up. I have my freaking morning coffee that I have here. Like, literally, like I'm just trying to freaking relax. What the fuck is happening? Genuinely. Moral of the story, I asked them to leave. I'm like, bro, like I was literally like chill. Like I was like, guys, like that's a bit creepy. Like, they're literally in my freaking garden. Hello? I'm obviously gonna like say something. So I say something and I'm like, please leave. Like you're making me really uncomfortable. But like while I'm saying this, all 3 of them be like this. And I'm like, if I say one bad thing, like am I gonna end up on TikTok? Are they gonna make a video about it? Like what the frick is gonna happen? Then I have to call the freaking police and I'm like, people won't leave. And they're like, what do you mean people won't leave? And I'm like, I'm a YouTuber, like please come. And then obviously when they saw me call the police, I'd really be like flexing that I'm calling them. And then the police arrived and then they spoke to them outside, and I have a video of it. A big fat rip to the people that just came to the house. I feel kind of bad for them, but then again, it's also like they deserve it, I think. I don't know. Like I shouldn't have to be freaking recording stuff like this. I feel like I'm making a joke out of it, but when I actually deepen the fact that like I'm waking up, like imagine if that happened at like 1 AM. Like, is that a freaking joke? That is just so uncomfortable. The worst thing about it is that our house is hidden. We're surrounded by trees and we have a long ass drive. Like if you're at the top of our drive, you can barely even see into our house. Like you can literally see like 1/3 of the house and that's it. Like it's just so annoying. Like I feel just uneasy all the time now. I never really feel uneasy unless I'm cringing at like random gross people on the internet. The worst thing is they weren't even fans of me. They wanted Millie T. Out of all people, like go home. Like imagine if Millie T was here instead of me and they were doing that to her. Like that's literally what they wanted. Like they were shouting Millie T, like come out Millie T. That poor freaking girl. That's creepy. I also came across a TikTok from an account and a bunch of you guys were tagging me in it, being like, at touchdalight, like you better call the police, like get your lawyers involved. And I was like, oh, like what's this popping up in my mentions on TikTok? And then I see this. I'm about to show you. The weirdest thing happened to me last night and I'm gonna have to act it out for you guys purely because it was freaking weird.
Hey, I've been trying to look for my friend for like an hour. hour and I can't find her. Can we use your bathroom?
And after watching that, I was like, I'm actually so done. And then this happening today, I'm like, are people genuinely coming to like stalk us? Like, who is wasting their time? I'm not even a freaking celebrity. Like, none of us in this house are celebrities. We're literally shitty YouTubers that make shit content. We post shit on TikTok and people are stalking us. Like, what? What do you want? Do you want me to make you a homemade coffee? Everything I've spoken right now is a quarter of what the frick has happened in this house. Nothing has ever gotten this bad. I feel like when shit gets like brought to TikTok, things get so much worse. I made a TikTok like I think a couple months ago. Someone delivered dog shit to our house. Why the frick would you do that? Like, that's so not nice. I don't know if it's gonna get worse or not. Like, the police advised us to get security cameras, but the most annoying thing about this is the fact that we had 3 security cameras around our whole house, and then we had a house party for New Year's Eve, and then basically Lewis smashed all the cameras up because he was too drunk. Another thing I constantly get is I hear people shouting my name from outside my window from the street. Stop. Like, genuinely stop. You literally make me not want to live here purely because you're putting me... Am I being put in danger? I don't know, but either way, like, I don't know if anyone's intentions are ever bad, but then again, how the frick am I supposed to know that no one's intentions are bad when people low-key hate me on the internet? Like, if anything, I feel emotionless. What else do I gotta experience in 2020 for it to make it the worst year? And the worst thing is, I know not many people are gonna care about this video, and I doubt anyone will even be watching, like, to now. It literally is that message of, like, allow the privacy thing. You people are actually, like, messed up. I can't lie. Another thing that's happened a lot in this house is obviously parents bringing their children here to get photos with all of us individually. Basically, we've lived here for over a year, and it's kind of been bad, like, the whole time we've lived here, purely because we put our house all over the internet. Like, we're YouTubers. We're obviously gonna show our house, like, we're gonna vlog our day, and our house will be in the background, etc, etc. The worst experience I've had of a parent is when this mum basically walked down my drive, and the worst thing is, like, I was peeing in my toilet, and then when I walked out, we had like a big window so we can see the drive and the roads and shit. And I saw these people walking down, and I'm like, instantly, I was like, these 2 little girls are fans. I could tell purely because they were so gassed walking down. Like, there is no way that these people are about to walk down my drive, knock on my door, and be like, can we have a photo? It happened. This mum knocked on my door, and I'm like, I have to answer. Like, I literally have to answer. Like, they literally saw me from my window. I'm uncomfortable. I answer the door, and the mum says something along the lines of, hello, are you the social climber's house? Well, I guess. And then she's all like, could my daughter have a photo? They absolutely love your videos. And I'm like, shit. Like, am I about to say no to a photo? These 2 little girls are probably like 12. And I'm like, if I say no right now, like, does that make me look like an awful person? And in my head, I'm like, they obviously are my viewers. And it's like, I don't want to upset anyone. Like, I've never ever in my life said no to a photo. I was like, sorry, like, I don't feel comfortable taking photos like outside my house. It's not good. Like, people will find out where I live. And then the mum had a fat go at me, and I genuinely do not remember a thing she said because I was in shock. I remember her being like, we drove 2 hours to come here. How dare you ruin my daughter's day? Look at my daughters, you're making them cry, they're upset. You don't deserve what you have. And I'm literally there like, hello? I've never felt so much anger, but I genuinely couldn't do it. Like, imagine me beefing my viewer's mum. Like, that's just not okay. So I genuinely just took it and was like, okay, yeah, like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm literally like that because I feel so uncomfortable in my own home. What the hell is going on? I just don't want to be that guy to be like, stop coming to my house, you stupid freaking idiot. I hate you guys. You're putting us in danger, but like, you genuinely are like putting us in danger. That's why it's messed up, you feel me? And then another person came to the house the other day, which I made a TikTok about. This random girl at like 10 p.m. at night. I was sat here again, believe it or not. I was sat here like kind of chilling on my phone, and there's a massive knock on the door, and only people in my house were Spencer, Millie, and Kate, and we're all just chilling. Kate was over there making food. Millie was in the other room, which is the study, and Spencer was in his bedroom upstairs. And we hear this massive fuss. I knew Millie was in that room. I thought she had like left to go round the house and then knock on the front door to like take the piss, because whenever fans would come round and it would like literally shit us up. Like we're so on edge whenever we see people outside our freaking house. We just get so put on edge. But I'm like to Kate, I'm like, who is that? Like, I'm definitely not answering the door considering it's freaking late. No one ever knocks on our door this late. And then I'm like, oh, is it Millie? And Kate's looking over there and she's smiling to the girl being like, oh, like, okay, like that. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, it's obviously Millie. Like, Kate wouldn't do that to a random person. I open the front door and it's a literal fan, and she's looking at me and her eyes light up. She's like shocked that it's me. I felt the energy, and then she basically says to me, oh, I've been looking for my friend for like an hour and I can't find her. Like, is it okay if I use your toilet? No, it's not okay. what? And I literally looked at this girl and I was like, that's a bit weird. And that's all I said. And she goes, so can I not use your toilet? And I'm like, no, like we're in lockdown. Like it's creepy. And like the thing is, the reason I said no, looking back on it, I was like, if I had said yes to her coming in, like she dead ass was 110% filming a TikTok, and she would have filmed something and been like, I'm in the social climbers bathroom, like flexing it, and I know she would have. And then also she could have low-key put mini cameras, like these 10-pound cameras that you can buy on Amazon, and like place them in our bathroom. Obviously I'm not saying that girl could have done that, but like anyone low-key could have done that. That's why I'm never letting strangers in my house. Like it's creepy. I can speak about so many more stories, but I'm genuinely not doing that because I don't want to make this video too long. I'm just here to say, like, please stop coming to our house. Just stop. Like, show a little bit of respect. Like, if you guys want us to constantly be posting stuff to like make you happy and shit, like just stop coming. Like we go to meetups, we go to events. Obviously with lockdown and everything right now we can't. In the future, like look out for us and like we will meet you eventually. Like I have faith that I will meet like every single one of you. Like, even if it's in the street randomly, in a different country, or at a YouTube event, like it will happen. Okay, Elms is here now. What was your take on what happened like this morning, pretty much?
First of all, I was scared. I didn't even want to come downstairs. I looked out my window and all I could see was 3 guys shouting Millie T, telling us to get Millie T downstairs, which is super uncomfortable as this isn't a house, this is our home as well.
You don't understand like how that has made Millie feel. The fact that she's like the only girl that lives here. Imagine how 3 random strangers who are guys come to the house and they are shouting things like Millie T, like we want Millie T, get Millie T down here now. It was getting aggressive, right?
Yeah.
That's literally why I called the police. I would never ever call the police on...
if it wasn't needed.
Yeah. Or if like my viewers, I would never ever call the police on my viewers, but that was messed up.
It's just a scary thing to wake up in the morning, especially during quarantine as well.
Right.
Especially when the girl came to the door.
Oh, I know, I literally spoke about that.
It's not the fact that we don't appreciate it, but there's also other places for us to connect and meet, and if we're out and about, it's so different. This is our home, this is where we live, this is where we are.
It's like starting not to like feel safe purely because people are posting it all over TikTok and it's getting 100k views. Like,
scary.
That's a lot of people.
Scary.
And if anything, it's baiting out the house more. Like, yeah, sure, like we put our house like on our videos and stuff, but like that's for us. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Like we're happy of what we've achieved. Like our biggest goal in life was to move into a big house with our YouTube friends, and that's what we've done. And now the fact that it's like low-key getting exposed from like the roads we're on, the signs that are near our house, it's like an open invite for people to come to our house. Literally. When it's not what we wanted.
It's just the unsettlement or walking past windows even.
At night time, like,
oh, don't.
The worst thing about it is at night, like all of our windows in this house are low-key like really big windows, but at night time we have sensors going around the whole house and the lights suddenly flicker. We all get freaking PTSD because we're like, are we about to just instantly see a fan like recording us? Like, how are we ever supposed to know in our own home that someone's not recording us? That's why we're constantly shutting the curtains and like making it known that we're like in hiding. Like, I hate it.
It's quarantine as well. We're meant to be staying at home. Who's gonna knock on our door during quarantine and ask to use our toilet? Not gonna lie, it's probably the most uninviting house as well on the whole street.
It's intimidating also.
It's just simple as goes, as please respect privacy. We love you guys and you guys have been able to put us in this position, but at the same time it's uncomfortable. Love you all, please don't come to our house.
But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to say. I hope you guys understand, and I hope I didn't come across as like an arrogant piece of shit in this video. I was genuinely just speaking about what's happened today, and I would not have made this video if that shit outside didn't happen today, because that's genuinely messed with me and it's fucking scary. It genuinely is. Please stay safe and I will catch you in my next video, which is gonna be a banger because I'm gonna be roasting more than ever and it's gonna be jokes. I love you all so much, and yeah, peace out homie swag, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace, love you, bye.